Hey guys, what's up? It's the video I promised you guys about the fast twitch, slow twitch muscle fibers. So I'm gonna try to get straight to the point. Don't wanna make the video too long. Watch the previous one so you can know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, the first everybody knows fast twitch muscle fibers are the ones that don't have a lot of red blood cells, so they contract really fast. They train them the way they're supposed to contract, right? They contract really fast, explosively, not too much momentum. They're made for power, strength, for moving objects from point A to point B in the shortest amount of time possible. And they're not really made for endurance, like the slow twitch muscle fibers. So, and the good thing about fast twitch muscle fibers is that they're also the biggest of actually three types of muscle fibers. So I'm trying to keep things as simple as possible. So they're the biggest. So if you make them grow, it's gonna put a lot of size to your frame. Number one is the chest. Your chest is a highly fast twitch. And when I say this video is about fast twitch dominant muscle fibers, that doesn't mean they don't have slow twitch in them. They have fast twitch. They have more fast twitch than slow twitch. So you want to do a lot of heavy lifting, 5 to 8 reps, explosive, not too much momentum, but explosive, fast. You don't use a lot of power. So chest is one of them. Your chest is fast twitch muscle fibers. I explained how at first I didn't believe in the whole fast twitch slow twitch bullshit till I started periodizing my workouts, like switching rep ranges. 1 month, 5 to 8 reps. Another month, 10 to 12. Another one, 15 to 20. When I started doing it, that's when I really realized the importance of fast twitch muscle fibers. Because when I was doing the 15 to 20 rep range, which is like the rep range you want to use for slow twitch fibers, my slow twitch fibers grew and my fast twitch dominant muscles actually shrank and stayed the same. So and when I started doing the fast twitch training, the 5 to 8 reps on my whole body, full body workout, my fast twitch muscles just blew up, and I was like, "Fuck is going on?" And I went back to the study, and I was like, "Wow, these guys were actually right." So your chest, and it was not just me; it was Marco also. So this thing works for everybody. For your chest, obviously pick the best. What I say is pick the best exercise, the best compound movement for the fastest muscle you're trying to train, and stay in the 5 to 8 rep range. Give yourself enough break between rests, between sets, maybe 2 to 3 minutes when you're doing fast twitch training. Um, and what else? Because like I said, they don't have a lot of red blood cells. They're not made for endurance. They're made for power. That's why a lot of powerlifters have huge chests, even though they don't do high rep training on their chest. The chest responds better to that type of training. All right, next up is rhomboids. You can't really see your rhomboids because they're behind your traps, but still you want to get them to grow because they push your traps out. So rhomboids, you could do the pendlay rolls, you could do the face pulls. For fast twitch training, I would suggest use free weights, compound movements, because you could use the most weight and you could shock the muscle better. For slow twitch, I prefer to use machine and cables. But anyway, triceps, fast twitch muscle fibers, dominant. If you're trying to get a big arm, like I said, the triceps is the bread and butter. If you want big arms, you got to get those triceps in. And I would say the close grip bench press is the best one if you're trying to use a fast twitch approach training to your triceps because you can use the most weight on a close grip bench. But just be really careful. Try to use a Smith machine if you have to, so you don't move the weight too much and fuck up your joints. Uh, so yeah, come down slow, explode up. Next up is the biceps. I got it down on my thing here. So when I work out, I try to memorize it or I have it next to me. Next one is your biceps. Believe it or not, your biceps are fast twitch, dominant. We're not all some people might be a little different, but like I said, in general, we're not all that different. Maybe a slight percentage. But your biceps, obviously, barbell curls. To me, the best exercise for your biceps is anything where your biceps get a really nice stretch, so like an incline hammer curl or something like that, or a preacher curl. You have to get that stretch. I'm gonna make a separate video explaining the importance of the stretch. The stretch is more important than the contraction. Like in many cases, and I explain why. So look out for that video. Your neck, obviously, I people don't care about it, but your sternal, blah blah blah. I can't pronounce that weird ass word. Is 65% fast twitch. So if you're trying to get a big neck, try doing some. Don't jerk too much because you might snap your shit up. But just keep in mind that it has a lot of slow twitch muscles, but also a lot of fast twitch muscles. Your abs, believe it or not, are fast twitch. That's why when I cut, I have great abs, and I don't do anything above 15 reps for abs. Never. I want that thick, bulky ab look, so I never do anything above 15, 20 reps for abs. And I do a lot of front squats and chin ups, which are great for your abs. I made a video about that. So, and then you have your quad sweep. Your quad sweep. Now be careful. The teardrop is actually slow twitch dominant, but the quad sweep, I forgot what it's called, the one on the side here that gives you the appearance of having a smaller waist and bigger quads, is predominantly fast twitch. So you want to do a lot of heavy, close, wants to close grip because you're using your feet, but you want your feet to be closed if you want to target the outer sweep. And you want to use the hack squat because it's a lot safer than a squat if you're doing close, if your feet are close. And you want to do a lot of explosive heavy lifting for your quad sweep if you want it to really blow up because it's fast twitch. And last but not least, your brachialis over here is fast twitch dominant. So those hammer curls go really heavy. Alright, this video is longer than expected. I'm going to move on to the slow twitch dominant muscles in the next video. So remember, number one, you don't want to train them too much, right? 3 times a week, I think, is more than enough. Maybe twice a week. Number two, you want to use lower rep ranges and more weight, right? Because they're, you know, if you look at a survival point of view, things like your chest, your triceps, these are things that just get you out of a tight spot. Let's say you're a caveman and a tree falls on you. You need that power to move the tree and just get up, and go about your way. Same thing with your legs. If you got something heavy on you, you need to get up. So those muscles are made for that function, that purpose to excrete force and power and get you out of a tight spot. That's why they're fast twitch and made for power as opposed to slow twitch, which is made for endurance. And I'm going on to the next video. But it's always good to look at your muscles from an adaptation and survival standpoint, and you better understand why they grow a certain way and why they don't. All right, video's too long. If it helped, like. If it didn't, like it anyway.